Before we go anywhere, I want somebody to listen to that live stream and tell me what it sounds like.
I'm on it.
That's a good idea.
I'm on it.
Oh God.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
So you,
I don't know what the hell that was all about.
that was both of you hearing Dave at the same time? Is that what that was? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, this is round 2, Verbal Assault Podcast. We've already gone for like 30 minutes, and it was all shit. The audio went bad, so here we are again. We're doing it one more time.
That's what you get for putting the woman in charge.
If it wasn't for chat, we would never have known that we had an issue. And chat stayed.
Thank you,
Chat's still here.
Thank you very much, whoever you may be.
Ride or die.
Steve-O, you got Jesus behind you now.
Yeah,
That's
I
good.
figured out that I got Jesus second position right here. Looking a lot better now.
It's true.
Chilling with my boy Jesus.
He's looking right at you.
He's very disappointed in what he sees.
Doesn't look like it. He looks happy
like,
as fuck.
You used to love me. Remember you used to read my red letters? And you used to preach them to other people, try to get them to follow me. Sorry, bro.
Did you like poke him on the cheek? Or did you like
I was
scuff
kinda
his
meant to be
chin?
kind of like a
Chin scuff.
There you go. Chief.
Go get him, Tiger.
This is
I
what you
feel
need
like
to
we
do with
should
all your bros.
at least summarize some of the shit we talked about already. Go to our Twitter account if you want to see all of our karaoke shit from last night. We have one video up of Brad and Bekah singing everyone's favorite, Hold On by Wilson Phillips. And we'll have others up as the days go on.
We won't try playing that on the phone again. That didn't work out well at all.
Yeah,
That was terrible. And then the best part you're gonna miss is when I yelled at Dave about his yard.
Yeah.
But we don't need to go through that again.
Dave's got a new mower, but he refuses to use it on his yard.
Yeah.
So
Oh my God.
Yeah.
He mows every day.
I tell you
He
what.
mows every single day.
I tell you what. That's it. It's gonna be a challenge. I'm gonna live tweet it. You watch and see, you sorry bastard. Yeah, I'm gonna get on that mower. I'm gonna take the thing out and live tweet it. Look, I'm mowing, and this is how damn bad and ugly it is.
I guess I'll really enjoy watching that 2 minutes.
I could
Yeah.
put it on Mixer. I could IRL it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what
Do a
Post Night
stream of
says.
it.
Yeah,
This
I
is
could
good
IRL
because
it.
then we're gonna have our first clue in the ever popular game, Find Dave. We already have the 2 clues to find Nathan. Now we're gonna have the first clue to find Dave. Just look for landmarks in his live stream of mowing.
Yeah.
Look for a yard that is about 10 square yards of it is mowed, and the rest of it is a forest.
Look
The
for
rest
a,
is grass.
You're right
coming up
there.
over
That
the
sounds it.
roof.
look for a yard that is not suitable for friends to hang out in.
That's it. That's
Look
it.
for a yard that it would embarrass Dave.
But if you look through the front yards of my neighborhood, mine is no longer the worst one.
Now, I'm holding you to go ahead and mowing it because I'm going to put in the show notes that they're going to be live streaming his mowing.
I'll be live tweeting, probably not live streaming.
Nope, I'm doing live streaming.
No,
Oh,
live tweeting.
Let's get you back on Periscope.
Less bandwidth.
Just mount your phone on the mower.
It has a mount on it for like an old flip phone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Might be able to do something with that.
That sounds like some good ASMR right there.
what's ASMR?
Just have it go around in circles.
Yeah, what's the ASMR? Jesus?
What is that, Asmer?
What is that?
Jesus is into it.
That's Jesus eating fried chicken into a microphone. It's ASMR.
It's KF Jesus.
Yeah.
Sweet cream Jesus.
We missed
Guys.
the beautiful visual of Nathan sitting naked in a tire during a thunderstorm raging around.
That's right.
That's true, yeah.
Holding a cane pole.
They talk about how scared I am of thunderstorms in my camper.
Or when they're
I
in
think
your
you should
camper,
be
they're
scared.
Yeah, you think so? It is a big metal box.
Yeah, you could be scared if you wanted to be.
But I think it's grounded because on the tongue it'll have like a metal thing that's like supporting it, right? So if you did get struck, wouldn't it just go through there?
I don't know how this stuff works. I still wouldn't want to be right next to a lightning bolt if it did come down right there.
Yeah.
Plus
Even if
the propane is right there.
Yeah, even if he didn't get electrocuted and the propane didn't explode, it would eventually, because the rest of it would be all on fire. I mean, it would go up like nothing.
It would melt. This whole thing would melt.
Maybe. I don't know. The lightning would probably.
There's not much to. I mean, there's not much to it. It's literally only like that thick.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
It's not bulletproof. Certainly not lightning proof.
How close to the nearest trees? You're probably good.
Yeah, I got big trees right there. I got a big tree right there.
Yeah, you should be fine.
50, 70 feet away.
Probably more worried about them falling on you.
I thought about that because this tree is massive and it's a very old tree. So I'm far enough away. If any piece of that falls down, it's just short. As far as I can tell, it's just short of hitting me. So
do the very precise kind of like
if you weren't worried about
sticking your arm up.
Yeah. Yes. Very precise of just looking at it, eyeballing it.
Yeah.
Very precise.
iPhones have a way to measure things now, so maybe.
I heard about that. I remember
Pretty cool.
I think I remember you saying that. Yeah. I have not used that.
I always forget that it's on the phone.
Speaking of that, I ordered a really nice webcam, and I'm gonna start a new YouTube channel. I don't know if I'm just gonna call it like Nathan's Camper. Welcome to Nathan's. Be like, welcome to Nathan's Camper.
Hey, Poop.
Hey, Poop.
Poop says you got some nice comfy glasses that fit your face.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice.
Thank you. They are. They're very comfy. I show anybody that mentions in my show that the sides, the what do you call these?
Bows.
Ear holders.
The ear holders.
The bows.
They're bendy. They're rubbery. They're rubbery, bendy. So they're incredibly comfortable. I love them.
That's what you wanted.
But yeah, I'm gonna have this YouTube channel. Call it something like Nathan's Camper. And instead of doing I'm gonna do game videos, and I'm just gonna actually just point the camera at the TV. I'm not gonna. it's like lo-fi hangout video gaming. You're gonna see the frame around, it's gonna be pulled back a bit, and it'll just be like, oh, you're just hanging out in my camper with me.
Call it Nathan's Nook.
Nathan's
I
Nook.
can't wait till you start showing sumo wrestling on it.
Yep. I will be stealing the guys that is stealing sumo, so he can't turn me in when he's stealing it.
Yeah.
Right. It's like if I jack a drug dealer, he ain't gonna turn me into the cops. He might try to shoot me himself, but he's not gonna call the police.
He'll call the dirty police.
There's billboards that used to say "turn in your competition," and they were targeted to drug dealers. So they would turn in somebody and then be arrested for being a drug dealer.
Yeah, that's
2 for 1.
It's not bad. How's everybody feeling today? How are the nursing the hangovers? Well, see, I'll tell you how I felt. I felt pretty shitty when I woke up, and then I got better. And then before the podcast, I went and ate a whole pizza, so that kind of fucked everything up. That put me back. That made me feel like I had a hangover again,
Back to shit.
basically. Pizza hangover. And it was, of course, the greatest of cheap pizzas, Little Caesars.
Oh.
Mm.
I didn't
Did you
have
just
my
have one
normal-
or multiple? What?
What?
I was asking if you had
Pizzas?
just one or
I ate a
multiple.
whole
Just-
large pepperoni pizza.
Oh.
That's what I do when I get Little Caesars.
Ain't no shame in it.
No,
Yeah.
I don't feel shame. I feel like I'm gonna die, but I don't feel shame.
Do you feel pain, not shame?
I think I
but how
fucked
do you
up
guys-
because I
how do
didn't
you guys
have my
feel?
V8 and orange juice combo like I usually do when I'm hungover.
Yeah.
But we had some Penn Station earlier, and then I ate my leftover cheddars, and I'm feeling better. But this is one of those hangovers that's
Hanging on.
hanging on.
This is
Yeah.
one of those situations where cheddar actually did make everything better. That was another Dave joke.
And I learned something today. You know how it's a bad idea to reheat your leftovers in the styrofoam because the styrofoam will melt because the shit gets too hot. Well, if you just go for like a really long time, like I think total, I ended up putting it in for, it was probably about 8 or 10 minutes, but with your power level at like 3 or 4.
Yep. That's how that's the only way I cook
the
things
secret.
now.
You've unlocked the.
I've only like all my life, I've always known about this power level button, but I've always been afraid to use it. And in the last month or so, man, I've really been utilizing that button. The trick, I think part of it was I didn't know how to use it. You have to go time cook, and then your time, and then hit power level, and then hit a number between 1 and 10.
That's why it always sounds like I'm pushing a million buttons whenever I cook something.
Yeah.
I just have a reheat button, and I just push it, and it figures out what's going on and the temperature.
No, what's in it?
And then when it comes out, it's like perfect.
It'll ask you some
overscorched.
question. It'll be like, how many leftovers? 3.
Yours does no. Mine's just one dumbass button that says reheat with a wheel with little wavy lines. You just go.
Is it weighing what you have? Is it weighing it somehow? Do you
It's
have
probably
fancy...
sensing the temperature in there of the food. It's probably getting that.
Sounds pretty high tech for a microwave.
Just knows what you got in it.
How's it know?
amazing.
Does it always reheat
I
for the
don't
same
know.
amount of time?
I don't know. You're asking the question. All I know is
hit
it
the
works.
reheat button and
That's
close
the
your eyes
only
and walk
thing
away?
that I know is it works. Hit the button and it's done, and it comes out and it's where it needs to be.
You guys know that, and I didn't know this until I got this camper, because I can literally, my microwave is right there, and this Wi-Fi booster I have is right here. If I stood up, I could stretch out and touch both of them. So I never noticed that, like, when that microwave's going, it kills my Wi-Fi.
Really?
Yeah. And so then I'm thinking, like, how well is this shit shielded? Shouldn't it be better shielded than that? You hear people say, like, don't stand right in front of the microwave.
Yeah.
You'll kill your balls. You'll kill your sperm count. But is that? And I always thought,
I don't think
that's
it's microwaves.
Yeah, I always thought that was.
But it definitely kills my internet. If I were to turn on that microwave right now, it would kill my stream.
I wonder if it's more like something is using a lot of power nearby, and that does like if it was something else that needed a lot of power.
No, it's definitely interference
from specifically a microwave. You don't think that something else could do it too?
No, other things can't. Other things can interfere with each other. Like different electronics near each other can interfere with Wi-Fi. Like if I had something else right here, right next to this going, it could interfere with it. But if the microwave's across, like the TV doesn't interfere with it, nothing else does. But if you turn that microwave on, it will kill.
Is it in line
Wi-Fi
between the booster and the Wi-Fi hotspot or the
no.
Just put your microwave in a Faraday cage, and you're fine.
Yeah.
You know why
cage?
what?
What's a Faraday cage?
It's like electromagnetically shielded.
It's a little wire cage that won't allow. I think the guy's name was Dr. James Faraday. I could be wrong, but
Was it possibly Daniel Faraday?
I don't know enough that it's James, so I couldn't tell you yes or no.
It's old Jimmy Faraday down there making them boxes.
That's right.
Jimmy Faraday. I know it. We went to school together.
No, it's Louis Faraday. It's Louis Faraday. That's who it is.
Was it Big Louis or was it Little Louis?
I think it's Daniel
Louis
Faraday.
Faraday. You know, the one that used to play basketball.
Oh, no, it's Frankie Faraday.
Oh, Frankie.
Guys, I feel like
I don't know where we were going with that.
I feel like I'm starting to get a little worried about this. So, why does the microwave interfere with Wi-Fi? The problem is that both microwave ovens and Wi-Fi operate on the same frequency, 2.4 gigahertz. In theory, a properly shielded microwave shouldn't leak any radiation. But the reality is that they leak quite a bit, resulting in electromagnetic or radio frequency interference.
There you go.
I need to make sure this I'm not gonna get fucking cancer from this
You
shit.
might lose your hair.
Why don't you talk to that guy down the road with the big
Definitely.
sign that says "Get rid of Wi-Fi and cell phones and stuff"?
Yeah, what's the down at Beulah? Yeah, what's the sign
Say
say?
no
It's
to
smart meters.
Yeah.
Smart meters. That's right. Yeah.
I was thinking about that too.
So that
You know
used to
why
be
the
Jones's causes.
you know the mesh on the front of the microwave? Like, you know why it's like every microwave has it, and they always have the little tiny holes in there?
Mm-hmm.
Because the diameter of those holes are too small for microwaves to fit through. Like the amplitude or whatever, like the height of the wave is too tall to fit through those holes.
Really?
So that shield, it could be just solid, but obviously you want to be able to see in.
So Chad is participating, and I have to own up to this. It's Danielle Faraday Lewis.
Danielle?
Oh, Danny D. Faraday.
No, that's satire.
Daniel
right there.
Faraday Lewis, and it's also in chat that you should be able to change your Wi-Fi frequency to 5 gigahertz, so your nuts will still get fried, but at least you'll have internet.
Yeah, it'll be out of sight, out of mind, because it won't be killing your internet, so
Yeah.
you feel like you must still be safe.
I've still got earlobe cancer, but at least I can watch some cool videos.
At least my ear holes can hold the earbuds in.
Can I explain why I asked if his name is Daniel Faraday?
Because you're in chat and watched it.
No, because Daniel Faraday is a character on Lost.
Oh my god.
And he uses electromagnetic energy to time travel. So he obviously was based on that guy. Whoever created
Perhaps.
that cage.
Had to be, yeah. Faraday cage is, it's actually really old concept.
Sorry, I'm just still trying to see if I'm gonna get cancer.
You're always going to get cancer.
Well, then that sounds like a good time to ask, if life was a video game, what sort of tips would you see on the loading screen?
Don't steal microwaves.
Don't buy a camper that doesn't have a real kitchen.
Don't buy a cheap-ass microwave.
Yeah. Well, it came with the microwave, so.
Oh, is it like one of those custom-fitted?
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't go to school. Hang out with your friends.
Life is meaningless. Don't try to improve yourself.
I mean, I'm doing okay.
Do your homework at the bar
Yeah.
in the morning.
All the potions that make you feel good will make you feel way worse the next day.
Microwaves aren't safe, no matter what you're told.
Even if they have the right size holes.
The Earth is round, despite what some people say.
Well, apparently it's actually Michael Faraday. Chad is messing with us. And
I knew Daniel Faraday Lewis is a play on Daniel Day-Lewis.
yeah,
Duh.
and do your roam work at the bar like that lady at Shooters.
Who said that? How did they? Our audio was the only audio that was going through, so I guess somebody did hear that before.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Excellent.
You know, these articles talking about this Wi-Fi microwave thing, they don't really seem to be alarmed about it. I don't know.
Then you
It was
should
more
be
like,
there.
literally the end of that, the second one I read was, maybe if it's bothering you that much that your internet keeps disconnecting, maybe you just should cut it off for a while and do something else. Go outside.
Yeah, don't get a new microwave. Just go outside.
That's brilliant. I mean, it sounds you're all into it. You're reading. Oh, I guess I feel like flying a kite. All right.
I could use my microwave and fly a kite at the same time. It's right. The door is right there.
It is.
You should live stream that.
You don't even have to step all the way in to reach
No,
it.
I mean, that should be a video. Nathan's camper. I just wanted to show
Good.
that I can fly a kite and
Heat up a
cook
hot
stuff
pot.
in
And
the
it's
microwave.
actually just a video of him tying the string outside the camper and letting the kite just fly on its own.
Yeah.
with a
I
key
s-
on it so it could get lightning.
Yeah,
Go Ben Franklin on this motherfucker.
I saw some people flying kites the other day, and one guy had it was a very big kite, and I saw him. He had this real little kid next to him, like 3 or 4 years old, and for a second, as I was driving by, I thought he was going to hand that thing to that kid, and I was like, that kid's going to get carried away by that fucking thing. I mean, that'd be hilarious. But
bounce along the ground.
That kite was huge.
It's called kite surfing, Nathan.
Yeah.
It's very popular in Florida.
I've seen it.
Was it as
People
big
do
as that
shit.
dragon kite from Hammacher and Schlemmer?
Oh,
I
yeah.
doubt that. No, I doubt that.
It reminds me of when we were in Wyoming for the eclipse, and me and Brad were just sitting there in our camp, and there was this guy out there, and he had one of those really cool kites that has like the 2 handles, and you actually are steering it around and doing tricks and shit. And we were watching him do it for like 30 minutes. He's just out there by himself. And then this other dude, and we're watching from like 100 yards away, and this other dude walks up to him, and it looks like he's just kind of asking him about it, like, "Oh, that's really neat," And they're talking or whatever. And then finally he's like, "Oh, you want to try?" And he hands it off to the other dude, and he's flying the kite, and the guy just walks away. We just kept cracking on like, this guy now he just has to fly this kite for the rest of the summer.
So the guy that gave him his kite, and then he just walked away.
He just walks
and
away.
left the guy with the,
Okay. He's kind of like looking around like.
You didn't realize this. You have no idea, but what you were actually watching was a worldwide long kite relay race.
Yeah. The guy's been out there in that field just waiting for someone else to come along.
That's right. You got this, bro? Yeah, I got it from here.
I'll be right back.
Wasn't there a Greek myth about somebody being stuck in a cave and they couldn't get out unless they tricked somebody else into coming into the cave?
Sounds like Lost.
That probably did happen in Lost.
Wait,
Yeah.
what did you
Everything's
say? I can
lost.
tell you for sure if it happened in Lost.
Well, there's the guy that has to always put in that code every so often, and
That happens in Lost.
He's stuck there until.
What I'm talking about. Yeah,
The cave. What's in the cave?
A polar bear on a boat.
Lost.
What?
I'm lost.
What is
I know
anybody
that.
saying right now?
Yeah.
I don't know. Somebody said something about somebody being stuck in a cave.
There's like a Greek myth or parable or something about there being this cave, and you would live forever while you're in the cave, but you couldn't leave unless you got somebody else to come into the cave, and then you could leave the cave.
Oh, that's the story of Cavenitis. Oh, yeah.
Savenitis.
Yeah.
Cavenitis.
Yeah. Really pissed off the Greek gods. Cavenitis.
Guys, would you rather have teeth for hair or hair for teeth?
What? What the? That's some random stuff.
No fucking way, hair for teeth. It's gotta be.
You want to be hair for teeth? You want to be stuck with eating soup the rest of your life?
You can do krill. That's what whales do.
Yeah,
That's true. It's true.
I would definitely have teeth hair.
teeth.
Because then
hair,
at least I would have hair.
You'd have something.
Or what if it was just a fringe? I had like a fringe of teeth.
Just a bunch of
That's
right.
around
It's
here.
like a fucking, what do you call those dinosaurs with the?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah, like the head butter ones.
Yeah.
The ones that head butter. They have the spikes around.
Yeah, it'd be a tufador.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
he's got tootharitis.
Yeah.
Fedora.
Would you rather fight one big Horsearino or 100
Horsearino? What's a
Wait,
Horsearino?
I don't even know what that is.
What's it?
And wait a minute. If the teeth were red, would that mean you'd have gingivitis?
Oh, good lord.
What was
Yeah, look at that! Look at that little Horsearino!
Would you rather fight
100
one
size Horsearinos or one horse
100
Goose-a-roona?
Duckdandoodlelies?
I don't know what a Duckdandoodly is.
Duckding
the fuck is that?
doodly. So,
One Horsearino or 100 Duckdandoodlelies.
I don't even know what they are. How big are they, and where do I put them?
What do they do?
I think I'd much rather take out the 100
No way.
Duckdandoodlelies.
Based on the context of it, you have it.
And how do you feed them?
You're not concerned with that, dude.
Yeah, where you're fighting,
You're
you have to
fighting.
survive. You have to, yeah.
So there's this band I stumbled across. They were doing an AMA on Reddit, and they're a Ned Flanders, tribute band. It's
I've
a Ned
heard of this band.
Ned Flower.
Oh,
Ned
the
Flanders
Ned
themed
Flanders
metal band.
band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's- What was it called? Brad, do you
Oakley,
Oakley Dokley. And it further confirmed the fact that joke metal bands are the best.
Yes.
The best metal bands.
There's
Weren't they in town one time, Patrick? Didn't you tell me about them once? I feel like I've heard.
Apparently, they're pretty
Maybe.
popular. They one of the questions was something about. I think they were just asking what their favorite show was, and they mentioned that they sold to us, or they played for a sold-out crowd in Chicago the same night that their song aired on The Simpsons. I guess because he just said aired on the show, so I assumed that he was talking about on The Simpsons. So they've at least got that much street cred.
There's this guy named Richard Cheese.
I love Richard Cheese.
He sings those lounge songs to other songs.
Yeah.
Come on, get
Yeah, I mean,
up,
that's
come
so
on,
funny.
down with the sickness.
Yeah.
Wah,
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can deny that when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung.
So I
That's
have a real question if you guys want it. There's no Horsearinos in this one.
No.
No Horsearino in
What about
around
Duckdandoodlelies?
on this
None of
question.
that. Well, there is some ding dang doodling going on in this question. You'll find out. All right, so this is a Scruples question. You guys ready for this shit? You ready to put your morals on the line?
Our morals on the line. All right.
I've got teeth on my head.
Morals on your line.
A Horsearino in your dreams. All right, from your window, you notice a couple in a nearby apartment making love. Later, when you see them on the street, do you suggest that they close their blinds?
No,
No.
No.
Just hide
No.
out, dude.
Why is your
You
no
know.
so quick? Is it
because I
A,
invite all my friends for next time. Assuming
You give 'em a-
assuming this is hot. Assuming you
You
want
give
to
them a
see it.
wink and a nod
Okay,
as you
let's
as you
say
walk
it's
by.
not. Let's say it's not hot. Do you tell them to close their blinds?
You still
No,
invite
then
your
I
friends
invite
over.
my friends because then it would be funny.
Well, Poop Knife
watch
would I don't know. I guess Poop Knife would say he'd have a mini Horsearino in his pants.
You would. It's just like Poop
Sounds-
Knife.
Oh, you can only Poop Knife can only fit one Horsearino in his pants. Well, I got 100 Duckdandoodlelies that'll fit in mine. I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
My pants are so big. I got 100 Duckdandoodlelies that'll go in there. I know where they go.
You ever seen
People
a
looks
100
completely
Duckdandoodlelies in
insane
your
right
life?
now.
I know right where to go. Right where to put them. Where they want to be is where they're
man.
meant to be.
Does anybody have a different answer to that question than my two perfect answers?
I wouldn't do it simply because how would you even begin to phrase that to someone? Hey, I saw you guys fucking.
Yeah.
Y'all been losing weight?
Like that stroke, bro. Smooth.
Back reverse cowgirl. Nice.
Nice.
I like that transition you did there.
Somebody's been studying the Kama Sutra.
Do you mind if I
here's
incorporate this?
Yeah, you could always suggest something in their apartment should be placed on a different shelf, like Poop Knife saying, like put that
Oh.
plant better on. It would look better on a top shelf.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's
a nice
actually
way
pretty
to do
good.
it.
Yeah.
That's,
Way to
that's
go, Poop
very
Knife.
wise.
Uh-huh.
You know, you say that vase you have over on the shelf. You should try to take that and then see if you can balance that on her ass at the same time.
It's
That would be a
the,
real subtle way to do it.
Yeah.
It's like the old mattress commercials with the girl jumping on the bed with the wine glass there. Yeah. Just see if you can keep that vase standing while you pound it.
Well, that's what Poof Night says, or in her butt.
Or
Can you fit this vase in your butt? You ever seen, what's that called? What's the video? One guy, one jar.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that.
Everybody
Yeah,
out
you
there should
do.
see it once.
put it
No,
on
it's
the
hard to
stream,
find.
Bekah.
No. We're not gonna corrupt this beautiful institution with that
You have
that
to keep it.
trash.
Trash.
Debauchery. Becca, you got another question?
Oh, yeah. All right. You need one number to win the jackpot at bingo, and we're going to put this jackpot at $100. A stranger
Okay.
next to you also needs one number, and it has been called. Do you tell them?
nope.
No.
No,
Part
that's
of-
part of the game.
Yeah, the game is you have to
Game
look and see what
Yeah,
you
there's
have.
usually a big
It's just
board,
like
too.
if you show up to bingo and it's already going and you get your card, you sit down. No, I take it back. They do have a chart up there that shows what's been called, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you really didn't mark it, you're just a dumbass.
Yeah, it's there.
You're not paying
yeah.
attention.
It's like if you're playing poker with somebody, and I don't know, they have some like a straight or something, but don't realize it. You wouldn't tell them.
Right. I mean, you don't know. Maybe they're watching somebody have sex in the apartment across from your house, and you're not paying attention to bingo.
Yeah.
You're not going to tell them it's actually two dudes,
Or,
right?
or what to do with the vase.
where to put 100 Duckdandoodlelies.
Put that in your bingo.
Y'all are a bunch of bingo heroes.
Bingo bureaus.
That's nice, Dave. Well, you guys are really moving through these really quick.
Yeah, these are easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Late for an important engagement, you spy an old acquaintance who is down on his luck and often drunk. Do you cross the street to avoid being detained?
I don't think so. I'm usually pretty good at getting away from stuff, conversations, usually.
I'm waiting for an important. I'm
Important.
waiting for an important engagement. Get the hell out of my way. It's good to see you, Doug, but I gotta go.
Do we live in New York now?
You push him over and you use his body to cross over a puddle and you keep
Yeah.
going.
Because he's drunk.
You start
He's
surfing.
drunk.
on skateboard.
Well, wow, chat. Wow.
Go on.
What you got?
Wow. Wow.
My-
Wowzers.
All right, here we go. My kid heard us banging the other night and asked us the next morning what the weird noises were coming from our room.
Oh.
Of course, Brad has to say Mommy and Daddy were wrestling. And they said we acted ignorant, had no idea what the noises were.
Yeah, mommy daddy wrestling is the classic answer, right?
Yeah.
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 Just trying to reassert the dominance. Make sure we know who's boss.
I never had that. Fortunately, I never walked in on my parents, although my sister did. But I did have those occasions where it's like I would get up because I always had nightmares, night terrors, and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I would know something was weird because I would go in there and my mom would smell like perfume and have makeup on and shit. I was like, "Mom, you look different. This is weird."
Mom, you look different.
It's really strange. And she would have she had just put on a really huge shirt, cover everything. My dad's probably over there just pissed.
Yeah.
Fucking kids ruining everything.
Yeah, I never had that either. I think my sister did once and made sure to tell me about it, but I never had to.
I never experienced it.
Experience hearing your parents?
Mm-mm.
Me and my sister came home one time after church. This was after my parents had divorced. And my dad was picking me and my sister up from church. We were supposed to spend the day with him. and we had forgotten something at home, so he dropped us back off at the house real quick after church. And I walked in the house, and I immediately knew something was wrong. I couldn't put my finger on it, and I wouldn't want to, but I could just feel like a sense of something I did not want to be a part of was happening. And I could see from the front door, or the side door, I guess is what we went in, but I could see straight back through the kitchen, through the living room, into my mom's bedroom, and I just saw the corner of the bed, and I saw that it was moving. I said, what is going on? What could that be?
I need to check this out. They might be in trouble.
And then I saw my stepdad walk from the bed to the bathroom, just naked, just dick swinging. Saw that.
Pretty good.
And my mom came out of the bedroom wearing like a moo-moo almost, with like a bacon and egg smile. And that was sex ed for me.
Becca never ate bacon and eggs again.
She would always cry whenever she eat bacon and eggs. She always busts out crying whenever we pass a Denny's or a Waffle House.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine that, like that code word? You know, they wink at each other. Is it time for some bacon and eggs? Kids are going to camp next week. Bacon and eggs every day.
No, my mom used to make me so uncomfortable. She, like, if we'd go to the grocery store and get popsicles, her and her husband would be in the front seat of the car, and I'd be in the back seat. And my mom would be eating a popsicle, and I'd see her look at him, like, make eye contact with him, and suck on the popsicle. And I'd stand in the back seat, like, Mom, please, I can see you.
Why? Why would she do that in front of you?
They were just a passionately in love couple.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah. All right. So, as far as the question goes, I would absolutely avoid the fuck out of a person that I was an old acquaintance if I was in a hurry. Even if I wasn't in a hurry, I would do it because I can draw several examples in my head already of just like being at Walmart and seeing people that I have absolutely no interest in, even trying to decide what kind of face to make at them when I walk past them, you know? Like, do you want to smile? Do you want to acknowledge each other? Do you want to say, oh, hey, good to see you? Or do you just want to fucking avoid them? It's always avoid. Every time.
Yep. There's a whole Curb Your Enthusiasm episode. Larry David talks about how much he hates to stop and chat. I hate it too.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to stop and chat. I don't want it. Probably the only people I would want to stop and chat with are everybody I'm talking with right now.
Yeah.
Right?
Including, a couple others, but the list is very short.
True.
Very, very short list.
I think it would be really funny though if the two of us saw each other at Walmart and avoided each other just so we could talk about it on the podcast.
I'm like, oh, I see Steve-O shopping at Walmart. I'm just going to get my things and leave.
Just turn down another aisle. Like make eye contact and then just immediately turn the aisle.
It's like,
And make another couple turns and quickly lose them just in case.
Sprint away.
Just drop everything you're carrying.
Sprint away in a way that the friend notices somebody running. Just like, who's running? Was that Brad?
why is he holding that box of Cheerios up to his head? To his face?
Oh, you saw that? There was a picture of the boombox on the side.
All right, I have one more question. I think. Yeah, okay. You just learned that your fiance slept with a entertainer at their bachelor/bachelorette party. The wedding is on Saturday, and hundreds of people are invited. Do you cancel the wedding?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course.
Who?
It was your fiance?
Yeah, your fiance gets drunk at their bachelorette party and fucks the stripper.
Well, yeah, it's over. Yeah, you can't. Yeah,
You can't be like, oh, there's so many people coming to the wedding. I can't let them down. That's like how that picture.
Imagine for a minute that you had a destination wedding, and everybody that was coming to your wedding had already bought their plane tickets, and everybody had already booked their hotels.
Well, you tell them have fun on vacation, but there's no wedding. There's one less thing you have to worry about.
dump your fiance and have a party with everybody else.
My assumption is that after you're married, you're probably still going to be in scenarios where you might be drunk without the other person. And this is a pretty good indicator that maybe there's not enough trust.
A bachelorette party is kind of a different animal than just going out and drinking at a bar. Like, it is, like, you see it in movies. It's made into a thing.
The only place that happens is in movies. Like,
You think so?
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, I'm sure it happens in real life, but
not that often.
It has to. There are people that cheat on people all the time, everywhere. It has to happen.
No, of course people cheat on people. I'm just saying this whole, like, we're going to have a bachelor party and actually have strippers over.
Yeah.
How many people actually do that? There's not a lot of people that do that. Go ahead, Dave.
No, I was just going to say, Poop Knife said cancel the wedding, but still have a vacation. That's all.
Yeah.
And he also says, happens in Nashville, a lot of them get fucked up by the NFL draft. I don't know what.
A lot of marriages get fucked up by the NFL draft.
Oh, yeah.
All those young, strong black men roaming Nashville.
Yeah. Did you not see that news article about that?
No.
Yeah, it was a bunch of girls having bachelorette parties, and they could not have like any venues or bars booked because of the NFL draft. That's what that's from in Nashville.
Because they were all booked out, or
yeah.
Oh.
I thought they were literally saying that marriages were being ruined because the NFL draft was coming in and there was just too many young, good-looking, athletic dudes, and they were just like fucking up marriages. I thought that's literally what you were saying.
No.
They were going out to bars, and the women just could not resist. All those like women in Nashville.
In a perfect world.
Millennials are ruining the wedding industry. All right, well, I guess that answers all my questions for the night.
All right. Glad to participate.
do the right thing out there, people. Don't tell your neighbors across the way that you can see them fucking.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
That is definitely the right thing.
Don't help out a person that's playing bingo with you. That's one of the life tips if life was a video game.
Bingo, it's savage.
I'm glad you like my pajama pants, Poop Knife. I'm comfy.
That's supposed to be a jab at us because we didn't notice.
No, that's just responding to chat.
We like
Are those the?
too.
Dave's
Yeah.
sitting like
Are they
a
a?
cool guy about to give a sermon.
Are they a
cool
thick
kid
pair of
in
pajama
seminary.
pants?
It's a troll.
Or are they thin?
It's trolling. Trolling.
The cool youth.
Are they
Dave,
thick or thin?
answer Patrick's question. This is
What's
important.
Are they thick pajama pants or thin pajama pants?
They flannel. Thick as flannel is thick. I
Okay.
mean, brawny
Okay.
man thick.
Yeah.
Well, how many Horsearinos can you fit in there?
Well, not as many dingle-dongle dingle-lingles.
Tingle
Dingle
dongles.
dongle dingle-lingles.
Dingle-lingers.
Dingle-lingers, that's it. Probably 1,500 of those. Give or take 1,000.
Did you guys see where you know the paper towel brand Brawny, how they replaced? I don't know if they did it with all of them, but a lot of the packages they put 3 women on the front in like their flannel.
No,
The Brawny man
Oh, yeah.
on the paper towels. Yeah, I just saw that and I heard about that, and then somebody posted a picture of it the other day on Twitter and said, "Finally, we're having women in the kitchen, something like that." Like, what is this?
Back in the kitchen.
You're not. Yeah, well, you're not really. You think about
Yeah.
the message. It's not. You're shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah, because Brawny was supposed to be like, men can clean too, or whatever, basically. It's like, this is the manly one.
I just thought it was the stronger paper towel. Brawny.
Oh, stronger, thicker, picker-upper. That's
That's
right.
Bounty.
Oh. Well, Brawny has a dude with a mustache.
I guess they're
does.
saying, yeah, the whole thing is supposed to be that women are strong too.
Yeah.
Well, they
Because
can
we
in the
can wear
kitchen.
flannel.
Yeah.
More experience with napkins? I don't know.
some reason that reminds me that I just saw an article the other day that Florida has banned bans on plastic straws.
What?
What? Banned bans?
Bans. They banned the banning of plastic straws.
Huh.
So
Huh.
the state banned local governments from doing that?
I guess. Yeah.
Besides straws, what is a turtle's enemy? What is the
Nothing.
turtle's
That's
natural enemy?
That's
Coke
the
or
only
roll.
A
thing.
tire.
Plastic coke rings. Well,
Humans? Is humans just the turtle's number one enemy?
No, like sharks eat them. I mean, you know, depending on how
Plastic
big
bags.
it is. You know, I mean, it takes a turtle a long time to get so big that nothing could eat it.
Turtles eat plastic bags too because they think they're jellyfish.
You mean killer whales poop knife? Because regular whales, no.
I don't think a regular whale would.
No. Ain't got no fucking teeth.
Well, sperm
Yeah.
whales do.
Orca.
teeth.
All right, good. Orca. We clarified that.
Okay.
Becca,
Yes.
so did you wrap your original poem into your second poem, or are they? What happened here?
Okay, what happened here is when I fucked up the original recording and stream of Verbal Assault, I didn't do it on purpose. I didn't know that I was going to have to make sure that there were sounds coming through.
Yeah, I didn't. I wouldn't take the blame if I were you.
Okay. Well,
I would take the blame if I were me, though.
we got about 30
We
minutes
blame
in.
Steve-O.
Is that supposed to be some kind of moral thing for me? Like, I should just take the blame because you would?
No.
Okay.
No, you
I mean, it's
shouldn't.
the right
not your
thing to
fault.
do, but I mean, it was whatever. Just whatever.
So in the first 30 minutes that we talked but weren't recording, I had started a poem, and I really liked it, but I didn't finish it because I'm not cheating. I'm not going to combine the material. This is its own poem. It's unfinished, but it's
But poem mingling.
well. This is the lost poem, and it's somebody said that who is it? Patrick said this should be the lost poem. I called it the lost poem, and that will come. It'll happen eventually, but for some special reason, the lost poem will be read. But
So that one's going into the archive.
yes,
unread.
That one is not being read.
Okay.
See a reason
Okay.
to buy the book.
Because nobody will
Yeah.
nobody will hear the original context.
Yeah.
And so to me it'll just sound too much like a real poem, and I'm not interested in that.
It's just, yeah. It's
You
just
have
a
a
session
purity.
tape. It's
There's a
just session
purity
tape.
to your art form. Yeah, you're staying
I
pure.
want people to be able to fact check me. I want people to be able to go back and listen and find all the words and make sure that I'm not fucking making things up. I want to be transparent.
Whenever we get a big bump in listens and views and stuff, that's what that is. People are fact
That's
checking.
what it is.
Yes.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Okay. So this poem has alternate titles because I like both of them. The first title is Welcome to Nathan's Camper. The second title is My Red Letters. So you can pick whichever name you want in your own heads and listen to the poem in regards to the name.
Just let the Holy Ghost speak to you.
Yes.
Yeah. It's Nathan's camper in red letters.
Ooh, so deep.
If you look away, you're going to miss the best part. Waiting for someone else to come along. Everyone's favorite interference. Like a very old god, afraid to use a better shield. So he hands it off to the closest heroes in town. What will he do if they're all booked out against a dragon with teeth for hair?
Terrifying. Dragon with teeth for hair. Bites with the top of its head.
All right, Becca, when it's time to end it, just pull up Streamlabs and hit that end thing, and it'll stop recording too.
Okay, I can do that. I know what to
All right.
listen for.
Okay.
Remember, folks, to go and check out our Twitter. We're getting a little more active on there. It's a great video to see. _verbal assault _ what else?
Support us on
watch some-
Patreon.
There you go. Give us some money.
Yep.
Help us pay for this shit. Nah. I
That's
think
right.
what is it? Patreon.com/verbal assault or verbal assault podcast.
I think it's /verbal assault podcast. I'll double check.
Yeah. It's on any other stream whenever I'm doing it from home, but I don't have that in front of me.
Yeah, give us 5 stars on iTunes. Thank you very much, Haywood Banks, for our theme song. Thank you, everyone, for a great podcast. Thank you to Poop Knife for chatting with us, for liking Dave's flannel knee. Thank you for that.
Oh, and we the voicemail we did. By the way, Jerry, I did see that you sent a voicemail, but we were mid show and we're not set up to play them on the air right now because I'm not in Florida.
He says ignore the voicemail from earlier.
Oh, he did. Okay, maybe he was just telling us that the audio was crap.
Mm-hmm.
Could have been. All right, that's been a show.
It's a show.
Oh wait! We didn't give our number out. We didn't give our phone number out.
316-6955.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.